Welcome everyone then to game number 1 between Marine Lord and the Lucifron 7 for the grand finals of the Winter Series number 1 from Elite Gaming Channel. Big shout out to them for making this event open streaming, of course. It's been fantastic being able to come back into the Age of Empires 4 competitive scene and check out what the strats are looking like and what the meta is looking like after haven't been away from it for the most part since Genesis. And it's been a blast, honestly. We've been casting yesterday, a bunch of the first day. We've been casting today as well, both semifinals of course. And yeah, this is going to be pretty good. So what do we get for each player over here? With Chinese, Lucifron is obviously going to have a very nice civilization for defense. He can build buildings, he can get the buildings up faster, 100% faster, except for defenses, which go up only 50% faster, but it's still pretty good. We're gonna have on top of that the dynasty system as well. We're gonna get, besides that, gunpowder, or chemistry rather, available in the Imperial Age for free. And he also gets faster working docks, although that's not going to be particularly relevant over here. Mongols, on the other hand, well, they can pack and unpack buildings. They're going to get the Yovu over here as well, influence the buildings, and it seems like he's gonna start going for scouts most likely. And we have seen this before, so this is pretty interesting to see. It's going to be scouts as opposed to early horsemen, for instance. And then besides that, there's a bunch of extra things for Mongols. They'll get like 200 population support at the very beginning, right? They get extra resources by setting buildings on fire from enemy players. And yeah, it's overall going to be pretty interesting to see. Scouts coming out from Marine Lord, not just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to start going for it. And yeah, we'll see him get some good scouting information going early on, and he's probably going to be going for the professional scout play as he's done so in the previous series already. Meanwhile, Lucifron, on the other hand, well, right now it seems like it's going to be more of a standard opening for him as well, and he's most likely just going to go up, make a transition to the Castle Age very soon. The officials, of course, will kind of replace your starting villagers that you would otherwise send over to gold. And he already has 7 villagers on food, got some villagers on wood over here, and he should be on his way up in the next minute or so. Marine Lord, on the other hand, is starting to send the scouts out. This is pretty good. Let's take a look at the scouting information. There we are. Yeah, it's remarkable with a single scout with the can. At the very beginning, already he's been able to get so much scouting information. And it's pretty good. There we go. Flower and Dancer, by the way, you say that you watched Marine Lord stream in the past a few times, right? Did he stream in English or in French? I had no idea you spoke French. Now Marine Lord knows exactly where Lucifron is, and he'll keep on roaming around to get some extra scouting information. So let's see how many deer patches we have. We had 2 deer patches over here, and then we have 2 deer patches around Marine Lord's side of the map, one down south and the other one up north. I think he's already aware of them all. I think he already knows basically where the majority of the resources are anyway. Yeah. By the time he gets to the village, then we'll most likely see professional scouts come up and, you know, just is going to hunt for deer. Let's see, Lucifron should be going up. We see the Imperial Academy coming in. Barbican of the Sun, sorry. I mistook it from the distance. Barbican of the Sun's coming up. It's going to be for defense. Meanwhile, Marine Lord is already going for the deer stone, so it's going to be up a little bit sooner. He barely spoke, so I didn't notice. I think it was French. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could speak French. Good stuff. Okay, the villagers over here will be getting harassed, most likely. Good job from Marine Lord. Is he gonna get a villager? I think he's gonna get a villager, guys! Is he though? I think he is! I think he's getting the villager. He's getting the villager! He's... Oh, that was so close! That was only 1 hit and he needed to get it, but he bailed a little bit too early. We still have 2 low HP builds over here for Lucifron that we could potentially see Marine Lord take later on with a can, of course, at a distance. So like he's got the can over here. Just bring it around, take the 2 HP villager down, right? And he can also try to harass this one as well. It's only 12 HP. So yeah. Mais oui, un peu. Ah, nice. Yeah, I mean, take a look at this. This one is ripe for taking. Come on, get it, man. Take that booty. There we go. PLH is up for both players already. So what is the plan over here? Marino is gonna be going for professional scouts, right? Yes. And he's got 2 additional scouts over here. Are these the same that he went for with earlier, or are these a second group of units? They are a second group of units. So he's got 5 scouts. He can take the deer already. He's been taking these down. And he'll be carrying the deer back home. But it seems like he's gonna try to prioritize the forward deer first. So yeah. But the way he has some of the top Korean StarCraft 2 players count to Age of Empires 4, I do not really know that. Myself, I will have to check. Sorry, I cannot give you that information right now. I can check after this game, maybe. Good job. This is exactly what I was expecting Marine Lord to do. Prioritize the forward deer, and then he can just secure the back ones anyway, right? So it's pretty good. He's got 5, he's sending 2 more, so that's going to be enough for him to get the entirety of the deer patch over here. Consists of 7, right? Let's see. Did he get the villager in the end? I don't see the weak villager anymore. The 2 HP one. I think he took the villager. Let's take a look at KD. Yeah, he killed the villager. Good job from Marine Lord. Well played. He's walking away with it. He's taking all the deer. Good job from Marine Lord. While Lucifron, on the other hand, is going for some palisades on the back. He's gonna try to secure at the very least 1 deer patch. But is he gonna be able to? Though, that's the question. Count's taking the villager down. That's another villager down already. So Lucifron, 2 villagers down. Marine Lord playing like a beast. Like a completely unrestrained beast. It's going back home to drop all the deer over here. Remember that he still has this deer patch. He still has this deer patch, right? And this one, Lucifron's been trying to secure, but he struggled with. We see the Imperial Academy coming up, so now he's going for it, and it's going to unlock the Sun Dynasty, of course. So let's see. There we go. Marine Lord's coming forward. What is he gonna do? He's going to try and steal the deer. And Lucifron is not going for it himself at all. He's just been banking on sheep over here and berries. And that's another villager down! No way! That's been 3 villagers down, I believe, so far. Wow. 11 units lost already for Lucifron. This is so weird. I'm not exactly sure where that's coming from, because there's only 3 kills over here for Marine Lord. I'm pretty sure this is a mistake. This is probably a bug. If it's not a bug, it's probably because of something else. But yeah, that's another villager going down! 4 kills already for Marine Lord, and he's gonna get another villager over here. He might have lost a can, but doesn't matter. He's getting 5 villagers down so far, and this is just absolutely remarkable. The 5th villager is getting body blocked by the scouts as well, and it's going down. Well played. He still has all 7 scouts, so he can send these forward, and he can take all the deer back home as well, given that Lucifron is not completely walled up himself just yet. What does he get with the Sun Dynasty? Taking a look at Lucifron over here, that's going to be 8. Oh, it's not working right now for whatever reason. And sometimes the Dynasty system doesn't work over here, or at the very least doesn't show up. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty nice discount. Yeah. And just as Lucifron is getting the mill up here, he ends up having 5 deer stolen. We still have 2 additional scouts over here for Marine Lord that he could potentially go and grab these 2 remaining deer with as well. But he's fine for the time being. He's going back home as well. He's got into the castle age too, and that's just amazing. Lucifron's economy right now, taking a look at current resources, is not enough for him to go out to the castle age, and of course, he ended up spending a lot of resources trying to unlock the Sun Dynasty. He does have 2 TCs, of course, so at the very least he was able to keep villager production going, but Marine Lord with all the villager picks he's gotten, I think he might still be ahead in villager count, and if he's not ahead, it's probably going to be the same, so let's take a look. 44 villagers for Lucifron, Marine Lord is on 36 actually, so it is about 8 extra villagers for Lucifron in the end. That is actually not bad at all. But with all the economy the Marine Lord is securing over here, all the food, you know, income he's securing over here, plus getting to the castle age much faster, we're gonna start seeing probably like veteran archers coming in, or crossbowmen, probably some rams coming in, and a lot of pressure coming out, because if he's gonna be fighting against double TC and he knows about the second TC already, then he kind of has to go for full military push, right? He's gotta go for full military production, otherwise he falls behind significantly. Deer stones coming forward for Marine stones. For Marine Lord, sorry. Yeah. He's got it coming in. And now he's got Pierce armor as well, which is pretty good. And it's going to allow him to raid around Lucifron's DCs significantly more effectively later on. Currently, Marine Lord's score lead is going to be because of military units, I'm pretty sure, and because of the KD overall. That's usually the way it goes. Military production is going to inflate your score quite a bit compared to villager production, for instance. So yeah, and Marine Lord keeps on going for more deer over here as well. So he's already getting 1 deer patch. Now he's getting this deer patch over. He's carrying it over to the TC again. Good job. And then the Deerstone is going to unpack over here. Does he know about the outpost? If he doesn't, he's going to know now. Yeah, he knows. Good push. We have Lancers coming in for Marine Lord already. Good job. There we go. Yeah, there we go. More villages going down right away at a distance as well. As he's got now Lancers plus veteran archers as well. He's gotten the upgrade. He's also going for extra Pierce armor too. That's the +2 because he had +1 only coming up earlier, I think. Or no, I think this might just be the one that he was going for anyway. Never mind. Yeah. This is the kind of pressure that I want to see Marine Lord go for. The kind of pressure that Lucifron was putting against the Viper in the previous series. And yeah, the kind of pressure that's really going to allow you to punish a double TC turtle approach. For sure. Some archers over here for Lucifron, of course, but these are veteran archers already for Marine Lord. That's a lot of extra Pierce armor he's going to get. Yeah, there we go, he's just finished researching it. Wedge rivets. And he's going for melee armor right now as well. So it'll be even fine against spearmen, or scouts, or whatever with the archers. With any other unit, honestly. And with 2 rams coming in, Marine Lord's putting a lot of pressure! There we go! Barracks going down. Fantastic push from Marine Lord. Yeah, and it seems like the barracks is going down very shortly. Would definitely love to see Marine Lord go for a 3rd ram. He's going for a Mangonel though instead, which is still good. It's going to be fantastic against units specifically. So now he's getting this one just in time. That is so good. So well played from Marine Lord. Yeah, and that's just going to be GG. Lucifron calls it right there. Wow. Good job. Well played. That was very, very straightforward. A lot of those archers completely wiped up, if you saw over there. To the Mangonel shot. That was fantastic. Lucifron is eliminated, and that's going to be game number 1. Then, going in favor of Marine Lord for a 1-0 score against Lucifron. You can see at the very end over here, Lucifron started crumbling quite a bit. We go take a look at the stats. We see a KD in the end of almost 10-1. Almost 10-1 KD ratio for Marine Lord, which is just remarkable, of course. There is no GG emote on YouTube currently, anyway. So yeah. Let me check something. Okay, let's go back. Okay, game number 2 is here then. French versus French for Marine Lord and Lucifron, guys. Welcome everyone. So far, Marine Lord looking pretty strong. We're gonna see if in game number 2 it's going to be just as good. For the home map, Lucifron has picked Boulder Bay. Once again, this is significantly closer, or it's going to be significantly more even compared to some of the Boulder Bay. Oh god, water is completely destroying my stream rate. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's completely destroying everything. But anyway, Boulder Bay is looking very, very good compared to what it was like in some of the previous series. In any case, especially, you know, Recon set versus Lucifron, I think. Anyway, we take a look at... Was it Recon versus Lucifron? I remember it was Recon. But anyway, let's take a look at the civilizations over here, shall we? With French, both players are going to be getting cheaper villages and scouts, right? Increasingly so, depending on the age. On top of that, we also get for each player cheaper eco upgrades. They're going to have also free melee attack upgrades too, which is pretty good. And then besides that, we'll get a bunch of trade bonuses from knowing the location of neutral trade post at the very beginning of the game to selecting which resource the trade cards are going to bring. Even to getting 20% extra gold income from trade ships, actually. So yeah. Let's check. Let's take the sheep back. Is this the AoE4 version of pants? Kinda looks right. I mean... Kinda? I do not know what this is though, if the water is going to represent a gap. Well, anyway. Let's check. There you go, population capacity reached. Both players should be already on the way to the village very soon. Actually, that might not be true. No. If they are going to go for fishing ships, then it's going to take some time, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit slower for them to go up for sure. And there we go. Village should be on the way for Marine Lord. He's going for the School of Cavalry, or is he going for the Chamber of Commerce? He's going for the Chamber of Commerce. That's been usually the choice for Boulder Bay, anyway. for the most part. Okay, now it's working better. Nice. Chamber of Commerce coming up over here for Lucifron as well. It's got 4 villagers on it. We have 4 villagers on it, so Marine Lord's getting there a little bit sooner. That means we'll most likely end up seeing Marine Lord on more hogs a little bit earlier. For sure. Let's check. Yeah, most likely. Nobody's going for a second dog just yet. Oh! Marine Lord taking the sheep down over here. Doing a little bit of damage. That's the second sheep he's gotten so far with the Vil. Good job, good job. It's going back now. Let's see. Yeah, he's trying to get the villager down. He couldn't do it, and now the second dog's already up for Marine Lord. So going up faster, there we go. And with 2 dogs already up, you can see that he's clearly gonna be getting ahead in Hulk production. Meanwhile, Lucifron on the other hand, he's got 2 dogs up himself as well. Let's see. Is he getting to the fuel age? He's got into the fuel age himself, yes, and he's got only 1 Hulk coming out for the time being. Both players are gonna be able to afford only 1, but pretty soon we're gonna see both players start going for a few more, and Micro is going to be absolutely instrumental in the next few minutes to get ahead in water. Whoever wins water is going to be getting massively ahead in terms of economy, with access to efficient ships, of course, or with access to the ships rather, and to the fish. That can be so good. There we go, Hulk's coming out for each player. Good job. Extra Hulk's coming out right now from Marine Lord. He's trying to, yeah, he's going for 2 more. He's just trying to reset the HP at 1 he already has. Meanwhile, we have a second Hulk only on the way for Lucifron. Interestingly enough, his economy does not seem to be quite in as good of a place. 10, 19 villages over here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be quite as good of a spot compared to Marine Lord. Yeah, Marine Lord's got a few extra gold miners. It seems like his eco approach is working a little bit better. Yeah. Currently he's got 3 Hulks and he's got 1 more on the way, right? Meanwhile, I think we have only 2 over here and 1 on the way for Lucifron. He's got 2 more on the way, but he's got only 2, so it's taking him a little bit longer to really keep going for more Hulks. In any case, the small details, For the time being, he's just trying to bait these units out of the docks and he's trying to go for it. Oh, a fishing boat already out! As Lucifron's taking the Hulk over there, is gonna try to take the engagement over here, and Lucifron's being extremely cautious, bringing the Hulks back home. Reset their HP on the dock. Well played. Gets 1 scout down over here, so it's overall going to be a KD of 1-to-1, I believe. Yeah. 1-to-1. For whatever reason, Lucifron's skill is not really adding up over here. see? Okay, good job. They're gonna be dancing right now. So far, a little bit better for Marine Lord. He might end up losing the first one. No, that's going to be actually Lucy from, but he does end up losing one regardless. Now Marine Lord's up to 4 Hawks versus 4 Hawks over here for Lucy from as well. In terms of HP pool, is looking a little bit better for Marine Lord currently, although he's losing another one over here. Should be able to take another one down, and that's really good micro from Lucy Prawn. He's bringing the Hawk back, but then he also loses another one over here. It's going to be overall, well, 2 usable Hawks over here for Lucy Prawn versus 3, you know, pretty good HP Hawks over here for Marine Lord. Now he's gotta be careful though, because he could potentially end up losing this one. He's not microing the weak one out. So Lucifron ends up getting another snipe. All of this from Lucifron is fantastic. Being able to save those 2 Hawks. For the time being, he won't be able to fight with these. But in about 3 to 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring these forward, of course. And he'll add them into the main army once again. He should be able to take a much better trade once he gets the numbers up once again after resetting the HP of the unit. So well played. Yeah. And it's not going to take too long. Probably about 10 more seconds. And these will be full HP once again. So Marine Lords, gotta be careful. Lucifron's got a lot more units over here to work with. All of a sudden 6 compared to only 3. Make that 4 for Marine Lord. A 50% larger army for Lucifron. Yeah. For economy, well, we have an economy of 47 for Lucifron versus Marine Lord, who is on 49. Let's see, that will suffice for the blue player to come back over here. I think Lucifron is going for it though, regardless. I think he's going for it. I think he's gonna try to go for it. He's gonna try to take the engagement right now, even close to the dog, because he's got more numbers to play with, and he's gonna take 1, but he's going to lose 1 once again. Still, it's going to be 2 going down for Lucifron, only 1 going down for Marino, but that's gonna be the second one losing right now for the blue player. He's going for it again, and Lucifron sticking to it. They are dancing around each other, and that's all the Hawks going down for Marine Lord. Only 1 left actually, but that's gonna be enough for Lucifron to take game number 2, equalize the series. As Marine Lord calls it GG, Lucifron shows us why he's number 1 rank in the leaderboard currently. Well played. 1-1. Let's update the score and wait for game number 3. We have a 4-game long series guaranteed already. So hope you're looking forward to it. It's been absolutely fantastic. Military count over here. Just the traits. Lucifron's micro over there was incredible. He was able to save a few units earlier that, of course, were not in battle for a long time while they were resetting their HP, but afterwards, that allowed him to get a significant lead in numbers, and Marine Lord struggled to get quite as nice unit control as Lucifron. So well played. Let's wait for game number 3 then. Let's go and see if there is already a set of civilizations for the next one. We can get going, and welcome everyone once again to game number 3. Marine Lord up north, playing with Chinese once again. We're gonna have Lucifron down south over here, playing with Delhi. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm not really sure what to talk about in terms of the civilizations over here. Once again, we're gonna have the exact same thing, right, for both players once again. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be a very similar situation, right, to what we had before. Yep. Well, we're just gonna have to wait. Zifron's just trying to prevent Marine Lord from getting to water full stop. And you know, after how game number 1 went, it's understandable. Yeah, in game number 1 it was it was total domination on water for Marine Lord. With the junks, it was so much stronger for him. So now Lucifron's trying to prevent it. So once again, we do have the same position too, I believe, right? Because yeah, Marine Lord was up north and we had over here Lucifron down south. Is this the exact same seed? It is not. It is not the same map. I remember on the left hand side, close to the corner, we had a stealth forest a few tiles away from the corner of the map. So yeah, this one is going to be basically extended towards the edge of the map. And yeah, if this series ends up extending to 5 games, it's going to be the length of 6 games because of the previous one, of course. But it's good, it's good. I suppose now there are StarCraft players, we can make the additional supply depots needed joke. Oh man, StarCraft is so spammy early on, especially. I do not play it, but I have seen a few times, a few matches, and it's just like so spammy, the alert system. Fortunately, that is not the case in Age of Empires 2 or Age of Empires 4. Like, the units actually don't talk when you run out of resources or when you need more stuff. Alright, good job. Yeah. He's keeping the efficient ships over here. Well, Marilo tried to go for the same he went for in game number 1, but this time around it's not going to work out. Lucifron's coming forward with efficient ships right away, as opposed to waiting until he's got a second set of units, right? So what is Marilo going to do? He's just going to keep on bringing the weak ones up into the dock as well. And that's going to prevent him from taking any losses. As long as he's paying attention over here, he should be able to secure the efficient ships. And there we go, that's 2 out of 3. Make that 3 out of 3. He's bringing these back out. Yeah, and we can see that Lucifron is targeting the weak ones as well, but it's been overall very, very good control. It's been very good control for Marine Lord. Good job. He's bringing this one back in, and oh god, this is taking forever. Lucifron cannot take a single fishing ship down. This is so well played from Marine Lord. Damn. Sure, I mean he might be getting 1 or 2 idle fishing ships here and there from time to time, but like honestly, I think Lucifron is getting a lot more idle fishing ship time over there compared to Marine Lord for sure. The thing though is, Marine Lord needs to be paying attention over here at all times. So this engagement over here, for instance, went significantly better for Lucifron, who basically just needs to leave the fishing ships over here to attack on their own. Yeah. And then he can pay attention to the rest of the engagements, right? So he's going after this scout. He cannot take it. It's gonna be going after another scout. Let's see if he can take it. It seems like he might be able to do it. I think he's gonna be able to get it. And that's 1 scout going down. Not quite. That was so close, though. And Marine Lord is able to walk back in with the scouts right next to the TC. Although he's getting harassed right now over here. He's still been paying attention over here. I don't think he's taking a single loss when it comes to efficient ships whatsoever. And if we take a look at the military stats over here, it's going to be, well, 7 losses for Marine Lord. I think this is not accurate. I think it's accounted as losses, the units that he garrisons, because he's not lost 9 units. He just hasn't. Has he? There's no way he's lost 7 units, has he? He didn't even have that many fishing ships, first off. No. I think it's pretty much bugged. I'm not exactly sure what is causing the loss count to go up over here, but this is not reliable information, unfortunately. Well, the walls are up for Lucifron over here, now that Marine Lord got to the fuel age. And this is to prevent the junks from coming out. Of course, we already saw how strong those can be from Marine Lord in game number 3, the previous attempt. Anyway. It's trying to take on the passive wall. It's gonna take forever. Yeah. we see more fishing boats coming out as well. Extra walls on the way for Lucifron on the left hand side too. Yeah, 1 kills, 1 loss over here. 8 out of these 9 lost, so-called lost units from Marine Lord, those are actually no losses. I think it's just the garrison boats. Yeah, it's gonna take forever for him to break through here. Meanwhile, Lucifron has gotten significantly ahead in terms of economy because of all the extra fishing boats that he's gone for over here on the back while he was trying to put pressure forward. So yeah. He was attacking our Marine Lords while going for extra fishing boats. If we take a look at the current economy right now, we have 40 for Lucifron. Marine Lord's probably gonna be on 30 something. 33. Indeed. Job overall though. Yeah. Pretty good stuff over here. He's keeping Marine Lord away. Oh, but there is a junk coming here. He went for an extra dock elsewhere? I don't think he's broken through, has he? No, he's not broken through. Where does he have the dock? Oh, he's got one over here with a villager. Nice job! So now he can bring the junks over, and he can go right after those fishing ships for sure. And this can be so rough for Lucifron. 100%. I'm sorry if you see some pixelation right now or lower quality video feed. Do not worry about it. When the stream is over, I'm recording this locally, so I'm gonna be uploading a higher quality copy to my YouTube channel as well. Alright? So it's just for the live stream for the time being. Sorry about that. But yeah, it is just the way it is. It seems the internet does not want to work too well today for anyone. We do have the Barbican of the Sun coming up over here for Marlena, so it's going to be basically a mirror of what he had going for game number 1. After this comes up, he'll be able to secure this area, potentially go for fishing, potentially go for docks, potentially try to get more pressure going against Lucifron, and yeah. For the time being, Lucifron's water situation is significantly better. He still has way more fishing boats compared to Lucifron. At the very least, I think so. Doesn't he? It's got 13 only, and I think Marine Lord's got 11, so actually that is not that much. That is not that much of a difference. Yeah. There we go. Barbican of the Sun is already up. And he's still trying to break through over here. It's going to take forever, of course. Here comes Lucifron, striking with a force with 3 those against the 1 junk. He's gonna go right after those fishing ships, and he's taking 1. He is. See a few extra ones garrisoning over there. We can see how it keeps on increasing walls count over here for Marine Lord. Regardless, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, 4 kills so far for Lucifron, and he's chasing those fishing boats away. There we are. There we go. Junks should dominate, I'm pretty sure. He's trying to soak some damage right now with the fishing boats over here. Fishing boats are going to be providing some surplus damage, of course, from behind. These do have an archer on top. So yeah, it's going to make the junks trade over here a little bit better as well. Yeah. And all of a sudden, Marine Lord's coming out on top. He's getting a higher score right now as well. 20% faster working dogs, certainly going to be looking very, very strong right now. Lucifron is going up to the castle age though, while Marine Lord on the other hand is not. This is certainly a departure compared to what we had in the first instance of this game taking place. So yeah, much more different game compared to before. With Lucifron going up to the castle age already, and he's getting, there we go. He's gotten the compound of the defender. He's going to be able to build defenses once again with infantry units. So what does he have? He's got spearmen coming out. How many barracks does he have? He's got, let's see, by the looks of it, only one barracks. Yes, he's got some monasteries. He's got also some docks, of course. And for the time being, it seems like Marine Lords come out on top over here in water, as you are expecting it to be the case, with the junks being so strong. Yeah. And that's about it. Good chunk of fishing ships over here for Mr. Lucifron. One sacred site as well for the red player. Oh, he didn't have losing one unit over here though. What was that for? I think it might be an explosive though. Yeah, there is another one coming out right now. Notice how Marine Lord has realized about it, so he splits the units up right now, so that if he takes a big shot, it's going to affect only one unit at a time, as opposed to getting completely destroyed. Lucifron's trying to get control of the sacred site on the left-hand side. That's going to be 2 out of 4 already. But yeah, getting sacred site control over here is not really going to be about controlling all 4, really, for him. It's going to be mostly about getting the gold income. So he's trying to get this one, and he's going to get it, and he got it! I think he had already gotten it, right? If I'm not mistaken. Another engagement up north over here. The fishing ship is going down. Let's go and take a look at current resources. We can see there is a much stronger economy for Lucifron currently. So much better compared to last time around. We take a look, and Marine Lord, he's got a good amount of food, a good amount of gold, but it's not going to be near as good as Lucifron. And Lucifron might be, you know, able to go up to the Imperial Age much sooner, eventually in the future. You gotta keep in mind as well, Lucifron of course does not need to pay for any upgrades, so he's got the veteran spearman coming out right now. It's gonna finish research in about 16 seconds. There is also, there we go, herbal medicine coming in right now as well. Coming in about 2 minutes. Yeah. And he's in a much better spot. Alright, that was not the best explosive though, to be honest. Let's check. Alright. Yeah, this is looking a little bit better for Lucifron. Yeah, he should be able to hold on just fine. So this has by and large stabilized. You do see a lot of attack alerts around the map, but that's just the same buildings getting targeted time and time again, right? Marine Lord's finally in the castle age himself, while Lucifron's been there for a while. Lucifron's got almost enough gold to go up to the Imperial Age, just missing the food. Let's go and take a look at the current resource, or the income per minute. Looking stronger for Marine Lord, for wood, and for food. Looking stronger for Lucifron, for gold, and for stone. There's a third sacred site coming in over here for Lucifron. Oh, you know what I would like for him to do? Go for the stone walls once again. Just try to get the walls up here. Probably from here to here and something like this as well. Just so that he can secure this. That'd be fantastic. Okay, he's getting pushed away. He couldn't get control of the site. Now he's gonna try to get it now. 1 for 1, explosive though. He's going for the conversion. Let's see, Marine Lord is going to realize about this. I think he does, but he does not care because he takes the scholar right away. Or actually, that was the monk. He takes the monk right away. Yeah, and prevents Lucifron, the scholar actually prevents Lucifron from getting control of. That'll be the third sacred site, if I'm not mistaken, because we have one over here, right? And then the other one. Yeah, where's the other one actually? Yeah, it's right here. It's this one. He's got 2 out of 4. Which is going to be so good for his economy, of course, his extra gold income. And there we go. Stream quality should have gone up right now, once again. Sorry about the inconveniences earlier on. If you're watching this later on YouTube, then you don't need to worry, because it was just lower bitrate during the live stream, but the actual video is going to be higher quality. Or it should be anyway. Yeah, it should be, for sure. There we go. 1 for 1. Push. Sacred side capture, so that's 3 out of 4 already. And he's got the relic as well, but he's just failing. If he had a few spearmen over here, he does. He's got a spearman, he's got minotaurs as well. He can definitely go for the stone walls. He's got the resources already, and he can secure the sacred site as well. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, anyway. He's gotta be careful as well. There's a lot of crosses over here from Marine Lord. Here we go. Yeah, I should be able to break through very, very shortly. Oh, no! The crossbow man going down to a single! Explosive though over here from Lucifron. He took probably north of 20 units with a single shot. Damn! Good job! That was amazing! He took all the crosses down. Marine Lord should have seen that one coming. He's been, you know, right next to the shoreline with those crossbows for so long. That was definitely cost effective for the red player. So the gate coming up right now for Lucifron as well. He's coming in, gonna be taking in the monk, no problem. And there is a demolition, or there is an explosive junk over here going right after the Minotaurs. Let's see. Yeah, and once again, this crossing man, it's going to get a real bad reputation. Good job. Yeah, now we see the dog going down as well. Good stuff. Yeah, Lucifron certainly looking a lot better this game compared to last time around. Resources still better for Marine Lord though. Taking a look back at his hometown, he's on multiple DCs already, so it's gonna be going for full economy. Of course, at this point in time, wouldn't be surprised to see Marine Lord on a much higher villager count. Lucifron is currently on 82 villagers and 42 military units. Meanwhile, we have 133 villagers, right, for Marine Lord, and military count is significantly lower compared to Lucifron. But yeah, still economy is gonna be favoring Marine Lord, and once he gets to the Imperial Age, which is not going to take that long, all things considered, right? He's got almost enough food. He's just gonna be missing the gold, but once he gets to the Imperial Age, then that's gonna be the point at which he'll begin to try and push back against Lucifron, and hopefully Lucifron will be able to get to the Imperial Age himself as well, so we get a nice long game, post-imp game. But for the time being, it seems like it's going to be the same strategy we saw earlier. Remember, transport ship, a lot of units right into your economy. The big difference, of course, is this time around Marine Lord has not had Fire Lancers roaming around Lucifron's economy for the last 15 minutes. But yeah, he should be going for it. He's gotta be careful, of course. Marine Lord's got, you know, the Barbican of the Sun over here, and he could very well be going for extra explosive junks. If he manages to find the transport ship on time, he could potentially take all the units down before they get transported anywhere. Where are these? Where are the units? He's going through land instead. Okay. He's going to traverse on land. There we go. Imperial Age should be on the way for Marine Lord. And what will he go for? He's going for the Spirit Wave. This will make it so that all villains can create previously achieved dynasty units. For a discount as well if they are within the influence of the Spirit Way. Well, after he gets this up, or actually he already has the resources, I think he should be going for the Yuan Dynasty so that he can unlock the Fire Lancer. That's just going to be so good. If he gets eventually, you know, enough to go for the Ming Dynasty as well, that's going to give him the Grenadier. Okay, Lancers roaming around from Marine Lord. He's got more crossbows coming in here. There were no explosives though for Lucifron to take on the crossbows this time around anymore. And take a look at that. The crossbows are really strong, guys. I remember they used to be so strong against Springles before they got nerfed. If you manage to get to a good amount of units, of course, and now they are even taking on Mangonels. They are taking on everything. The Minotaurs are going down right away. The Crosses are surviving pretty well. I think he's taken 2-3 losses, but he was able to take all the Minotaurs down now, and he's going to be going after villagers and after more Minotaurs. So what do we have for defense for Lucifron? I am not really sure if he's got much of anything, and keep in mind, Marine Lord is about to finish researching Elite Crossbowman as well, so he's going to have Imperial Age units inside Lucifron's base, while Lucifron, he's got the Mangonel. Very good formation change over here for Marine Lord, and the Mangonel's going down right away. Because that was incredible reaction from Marine Lord, and now he's going after the next one, which I think he's gonna be able to take down no problem, and it goes down right away. Unbelievable stuff over here. There is a counter-strike coming up from Lucifron inside Marine Lord's base up north, but he's got a few Minotaurs against a lot of archers over here, crossbows as a matter of fact, elite crossbowmen, right? And then with a keep in the center of Marine Lord's base, he should be able to defend against Spearmen even just fine. So now this push is going to be definitely a big issue for Lucifron currently, while Lucifron's own push against Marine Lord is not really achieving much of anything, as a matter of fact is non-existent as he got completely pushed out already. So well played. Let's check. There we are. Okay. Good shot. Managed to get 4 crossbows. He ends up cleaning this up for sure. Yeah, there's only 1 crossman left. But that was already worth it. Like 100% for Marine Lord. He got so many units down. And he got so many mountains down already that losing these crosses honestly is not going to feel like a loss anymore. And you can bet your butt we're gonna see a second wave of units coming forward very soon for Marine Lord, because he should have had enough time to reinforce or to replenish his army. Yeah, on time, and actually it's going to be Lucifron the one to call the GG. It seems fairly uneventful, but Lucifron was in a much worse spot, and this does make a lot more sense compared to if Marine Lord would have actually called the GG last time around, because he was in a much better spot. Lucifron this time around, not so much. So it was pretty well played from Lucifron overall, despite the restart rather, and Lucifron doing a much better job on water against Marine Lord. It's going to be overall a much better performance for the blue player. Let's go and take a look at the stats super quick. Taking a look at the timeline over here and going for the villager count, you can see how after the castle age, it started just soaring for Marine Lord. It started skyrocketing. Meanwhile, for military count, on the other hand, we always had more military units for Lucifron, but he wasn't able to do any damage. He was most of the time just fighting in water, trying to contest water control, trying to go after the sacred sites, and never really striking Marine Lord's economy. So Marine Lord had so much time to get the extra TCs and get his economy going. So really well played. Fantastic from Marine Lord to also keep up against Lucifron, of course. Now let's go back. There we go, guys. Welcome everyone then to game number 4. This could very well be the last game. It's match point already between Marine Lord and Lucifron. Let's reveal the map over here. We're gonna have Marine Lord playing on the right hand side. We have Lucifron over the left hand side. So this is going to be Mongolian Heights, right? And yeah, well, we do have Mongols over here for Lucifron anyway. While Marine Lord, on the other hand, as already explained, is going to be playing the Abbasid Dynasty. So I don't think we have seen this one before. Yeah, I don't think we have. I don't think we have seen this one before. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting for sure. Let's see. We should see Marine Lord go for House of Wisdom fairly soon. He's going, yeah, he's going first for the dock over here, so he's going to make a switch to water. Meanwhile, Lucifron, on the other hand, I don't see him sending villagers forward to go for docks whatsoever, so it seems like he's going to be sticking to full land play over here. At the very least, seemed to be the case for the moment. And yeah. Let's check. Let me do this real quick though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping this is going to help performance a little bit. Yeah. Is it though? I'm actually not too sure. I'm just trying to figure out exactly why it's lagging so bad, but yeah, we're just gonna keep on going and roll with it, and eventually it's going to fix itself. I'm hoping. If it's not, it's fine still. Good job. Some extra scouts coming out from Marine Lord. This kind of reminds me a little bit of what we had earlier in the series today. Marine Lord being the player prioritizing professional scouts. We're bringing the scout forward over here. Okay, let's see. Good job. Alright, Spearman coming forward, ready for Lucifron. Yeah, this reminds me of what we saw earlier, actually. Remember? With Spearman coming out for him right away, going forward, potentially using the Spearman to take down enemy Yam, or enemy, Ovu, before when it was Mongol Mirror. But right now he won't be able to get through, he won't be able to get past the water, most likely. He's got a transport ship, so he's coming over. There we go. He's got the Spearman. He's going after the dog right now, right away. Yeah. Good job. Can get some good damage done over here. And of course the scouts from Marine Lord cannot really do too much about this, so he's going for an outpost instead. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the outpost is going to have much range for anything actually, so it was a little bit unfortunate. It will protect the foundation of the second outpost though, so this one is coming up most likely than not. Which is pretty good, let's see. There we are. Now the Spearmen are going down, but not before taking the dog down. That is so close though. The dog stayed up over here by the skin of its teeth, but still the Spearmen are going right after the villagers and trying to prioritize between the villagers and the dogs. Whatever is necessary, so the villagers are taking a lot of damage over here. Still the Spearmen are going to keep on trying to go after the dogs, and the dogs going to still keep on taking a lot of damage over here as the villagers get pushed away. It seems like the dog's probably going to go down regardless, won't it? Well, he's trying, but it's so hard. Yeah, he needed more, and he does have more over here, but he's got to get these across the water. So we'll see an outpost coming out for Lucifron instead over here. This is a very, very interesting strat that Lucifron's going for. Yeah. He cannot do too much. For the time being, that dog went dangerously close to going down. But now with another outpost coming out for Marine Lord, he should be able to even defend himself against an upcoming outpost from Lucifron. So he gets this one up, right? He garrisons the villagers, and then all of a sudden, he's able to potentially deny this one, so we'll see. Needs to bring the villagers over. There you are. And all of this while trying to get the resources to go up to the field age. You can see a Marine Lord's got almost enough resources to go up to the field age. He's got the food already. Does Lucifron already have the field age on the way? Because I don't see the deer stones coming up whatsoever. Yeah, I don't see the deer stones coming up at all. Good job. Yeah, well played. There we go. The outpost did come up though for Lucifron in the end. But as expected, Marine Lord should be already on his way to the field age. Yeah, there we go. He's got the House of Wisdom over here. So he should be going for the economic weighing. He is going for it, so we're gonna see fresh foodstuffs coming in later as well. And if he is able to hold on to water over there the way that he's been able to hold on to it so far anyway, might be able to get a second TC up and just go for extra villagers on top of the extra fishing ships that he's got over here, the extra fishing boats. we go. Scout's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, and he's getting pushed away, but I think this is still fine. Once he gets to the fuel H, he'll get access to archers, and then he can push the spearmen away. Assuming that he even cares about it, honestly, because he could just try and go for an extra TC, but he doesn't really have a stone right now to go for it, so never mind, it's not going to be for extra TC. It's still good though for Abbasid, of course. Once you get to fresh foodstuffs, you're still going to be saving half the cost of the villager production, so that's going to work towards getting yourself closer to the castle age much faster compared to your opponent. He's got plenty of sheep over here to keep on working with, and he's fine. He's in an alright spot. Meanwhile, Lucifron over here might have taken the mining camp down. He's going after the House of Wisdom, but it's very unlikely he's going to be able to take this down. It's super tanky. You know, for Fuel H units anyway. Or for Dark Age units anyway. And there we go. Fuel H is here for Marine Lord. Interestingly enough though, Lucifron was able to go up faster. I think he probably he might have switched like 5 villagers over here to the deer stones or something, because usually it takes about the same time for both to go up when you have to build versus when you have to research it. But yeah, more spearmen coming out. He's still been unable to take the dog down, so this has been really good for... Yeah, this has been really good for Marine Lord. His economy should still be significantly stronger. We do have some fishing boats over here, but is that going to be enough compared to Marine Lord? Well, the blue players got 9 and we had 10 fishing boats for Lucifron, so actually he's not falling behind that much. Really good stuff over here with the light junk as well. Lucifron's putting a lot of pressure. He might be able to get the fishing ships down, or the fishing boats down. He's got the spearman coming for the game though, and he took 3 villages down this time around. It seems like Marine Lord was also paying attention to the shoreline as I was. I noticed the land push over here, but I didn't think he was going to get anything. So that's, yeah, wow. That's why I was just ignoring the land push and I was paying attention to water, because I thought that he was not going to take any losses, but he did. And he just calls it GG. Marine Lord is out of game number 4 as Lucifron equalizes the series with a 10-minute long game. It's going to be 2-2 right now, so holy moly, we are going to jump into game number 5. In the end, it's going to be a full series between Lucifron and Marine Lord. Good job, well played. Let's take a look at the achievements over here real quick. It's going to be a overall kind of hard to understand KD over here, to be completely honest. We do know the Marine Lord killed 10 units, yes, right? And the Lucifron lost 10, yes. Lucifron killed 8 units. Well, he must have, but Marine Lord losing 16? This doesn't seem correct. Regardless, we take a look at the economy and it looks so much better for Lucifron. For technology, he ended up going up to the village faster, remarkably. And that's going to be it. With society, higher score for Marine Lord, but did it even matter? Well, not too much. Lucifron was the one with the most eco units at the end, you know. And he didn't really have a whole lot of either villager time over here. So, pretty good stuff. And welcome everyone to the final game of the series between Marine Lord and Lucifron. On the left hand side, Marine Lord is gonna be playing with Delhi Sultanate himself. On the right hand side, we have Lucifron playing as the Abbasid dynasty. So it's all pretty good and dandy. We'll see what we get. So this map is what is the name of this one? This is called Nagari. We have a lot of fish down here in between the mountains. It's pretty nice. You can see the mountains unload out the GPU. But yeah, we do have the mountains over here. A lot of deep fish, a lot of short fish as well. Going down, we can see extra golds around the sides too. So spreading around the map is going to be super important for sure. I do believe we have probably a few extra resources though for Lucifron over here. I can see from the get-go One gold vein, 2 gold veins, make that 3 gold veins. Yeah, 3 over here, 4, like 5 on his half of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the right hand side, it's got more, right? And I think Marine Lord on the other hand's got 1, 2, 3. Alright. He's got 4. And then on the right hand side, he's got another one. Well, let's take a look at on the wood lines. It's pretty fair. It's pretty fair, to be honest. One up north, one down south over here. One up north, one over the left hand side over here as well. For Marine Lord and Lucifron respectively. Interestingly enough, Lucifron is going for the back fish instead first, right? So he's going for the dock on the back. And we take a look down south and we'll notice that Marine Lord is not going for this one whatsoever. Instead, it's just going to be Lucifron. So Lucifron's going for both these ponds. And Marine Lord, on the other hand, is trying to contest the center one. He's going to try to take control of this one instead. So let's see. Good job. Yeah, and both players should be going out to the fuel H a little bit later than usual, just because of the fishing ships, though, in any case. We have fish boats coming out from both docks over here for Lucifron. That's pretty good. The economy's gonna be nice. And we take a look at Marine Lord's scouting information, and he knows about the dock up north. He does not know about the dock down south, I think. I'm not really sure. This part is already scouted, but I don't know if he scouted this by the time Lucifron already had the dock up or not. Regardless, he has already scouted the mountain area as well, and I'm not really sure if he has spotted this or not. We'll see. This front keeps on roaming around. See? There you go. House of Wisdom's coming up. So Lucifron will be going up to the fuel H very soon. He's got almost enough resources. Meanwhile, Marine Lord is already on his way to the fuel H. And what do we get over here? We are going to get a Dome of the Faith. He's going now for a mosque as well. So Dome of Faith is going to allow you to train the scholars, of course, for 50% of the cost. And he's got the mosque over here. So it's going to be able to go for 2 scholars for the price of 1. Take 2, pay 1. Kind of like fresh food, fresh foodstuffs for Abbasid with villages as well. So if we get a second TC coming up eventually for Lucifron, that'll be ideal. But he doesn't really have the resources to go for it right now, so it's understandable. It's gonna be sticking to 1 TC only, and it's fine. Why would he go for anything else when he already has 2 pawns over here under control? It's pretty good. Check this once again. There we go. This engagement is going in favor of Marine Lord. Ah, not anymore. He was trying to bait the engagement towards the TC. But yeah, PLH is here already for Marine Lord. Lucifron, on the other hand, is still halfway from researching the economic wing. So you can see it here. Need to go for the dome as well. Yeah, he's going for it now. Good stuff. And once he gets up, he's gonna be getting that sweet discount on villagers. Let's check. There we go. PLH is here for Lucifron. Finally. So what is the plan for Marine Lord? He's probably just gonna go for a few scholars. He's got a few coming up, right? So he's going to go right for the mosque, and he's getting all these bonuses. Sanctity already. He's gonna be getting efficient production as well. Efficient production is extremely important as well. When you garrison the scholars inside buildings, that's going to boost military production by 100%. So it's like super good. It makes it so much easier for you to react as well to pushes, and it makes it so much easier as well to make technology switches and whatnot. You can get the units out so much faster. Alright, Castle Age should be on the way for both players as well. Very shortly, Marine Lord's gonna be the first one researching it. Or going for the landmark, rather. There we go. Lucifron's going to be researching it very soon. House of Learning as well. Once again, this is just going to benefit your whole scholar system. It says it's going to give you extra researches to upgrade. Or upgrades to research, rather. Right? Unique technologies. Because you don't pay any resources. It's pretty good. Taking a look at the amount of fishing ships over here, we have about, for Marine Lord, we have about 11 fishing boats over here. Meanwhile, for Lucifron, we have down south about 6. Up north, we have about 9, so that's already 15 fishing boats. And it would be no wonder if Lucifron was significantly ahead in economy because of it. Taking a look at population over here, 42 for Marine Lord. And Lucifron, on the other hand, is on 47. So yeah. He has managed to get ahead now. We see some spearmen coming out for him, and Marine Lord on the other hand is just being roaming around with scouts. Because we have so much fish on this map, the whole professional scout meta is not going to be quite as prevalent, of course. And yeah, it's just a matter of going for economy over here and try to get up ASAP. Try to get the push going with strong units as soon as possible as well. So far, Marine Lord looking good, gets to the Castle Age faster, but Lucifron is going after the Castle Age himself as well. He's researching it, and he's got a much stronger economy. We take a look at the income per minute, it's significantly higher for Lucifron. Both for food, as well as for wood and for gold. Much higher for Lucifron. There we go, more spearmen coming forward. He's gonna keep on sending these by the minute. He's got a lot of barracks. You can clearly see the spam potential. And he'll just go for full spearmen. Meanwhile over here Marine Lord is gonna be going for men at arms himself, which are gonna be counter the spearmen right away. And okay. Oh, there is a sneaky dock over here. And he's going for explosive dough. So Marine Lord might be able to get a bunch of these fishing ships down. However, Lucifron is already aware of this. So he'll try to take the dock down. I think he should be able to do it. Interestingly enough though, he's not using all the spearmen. Yeah. And that's another demolition or explosive though. And he gets 3 fishing ships down as well. It's just been so good for demos this series, for explosive junks and those and whatnot. It's just been fantastic, right? Even the dock's going down right away to 1. Instant retaliation. Good job. There we go, Minotaurs are coming in. Yeah, and they're pushing the spearmen away. There we go. Mangonel. Alright. This is pretty good. Without friendly damage, the Mangonel is going to be a surefire answer to infantry units like this. So it's pretty good for Lucifron. Capture site coming up for Marine Lord over there. Meanwhile, Lucifron's going back to gold. Just ignoring the Minotaurs, but he'll end up losing a few villages over here for sure. That's already one villager going down. And he's just bringing, okay, his own Minotaurs. Yeah, if it was only one Minotaurs, then it would be so much worse, but yeah, he is able to clean that up. Well, regardless, we can see the walls coming up right away. Marine Lord is able to get the palaces up on time, but they are going down right away too. Lucifron is in a pretty good spot, and we see a conversion coming up over here. Marine Lord tried to bait it, but he couldn't do it. So now that monk, or this scholar over here, is just going to be waiting until he resets the wall of low potential. Meanwhile, Lucifron was able to neutralize the sacred site over here. He's going forward once again. He's got a good amount of Minotaurs himself over here on top of Spearman. He's going right after the barracks from Lucifron. And where is the siege response from Lucifron? I don't see it. From Marine Lord, rather. Lucifron's coming forward, sorry. Let's take a look at Marine Lord. Well, yeah, he's got many of the religious technologies coming out, but he's got no reaction. He's got no answer to Lucifron's attack over here. Good stuff. Except the players over there for a moment. It happens. Not really sure. I don't think they changed colors, right? No, I don't think they did. What's your excuse now, Nova? Alright. There we go. Springle's coming out. That's what I wanted to see. He's taking one Mangonel down. Now he's got to take care of two more. He's taking one down as well. Only one shot though, but it was still enough to push the Mangonel away. So Springle's coming up over here as well from Lucifron, and it's going to be 1-for-1 so far. A lot of Minotaurs over here for both players. Taking a look at the upgrades, we have much better stats for Lucifron, I think. It's really hard to tell right now. No, it's about the same. It's about the same. It's a little bit better for Lucifron, yes. He does have extra pierce armor, if that helps. Meanwhile now, Marine Lord's got extra attack, so it's going to be better for Minotaurs. And Minotaurs, it's going to be a little bit better for Marine Lord in any case. But yeah. Good job. There we go. Yeah, so far he's lost the majority of the mana, sure. Springle's going down right now, but he's already done enough damage, and now the Mangonel is very low HP. So Marine Lord is able to hold on over here, and Lucifron, despite the incredible push he had going, and a much stronger villager count for the most part. We take a look at the economy over here, 54 for Marine Lord, and Lucifron on the other hand is at 69, right? Despite the significantly stronger economy he's had going for himself, Marine Lord is gonna be still ahead in score. Overall population is very close for both players, only 10 extra units for Lucifron. And you gotta keep in mind that he does have about that amount of extra villagers anyway, or extra eco units. So he should be able to hold on over here just fine. He's got a great fishing economy going up over here though. Good stuff. More Mangonels? Lucifron's gonna keep on the spam going. Yeah. It's got a lot of extra Minotaurs coming up. Good job. It'll probably be worth it given the current economy he's got right now to just send a few villages over and try to get some barracks forward, you know? But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Here comes the engagement, guys. Lucifron's trying to defend the siege. The siege is gonna be defending the units, trying to defend them as well. But the Springals from behind are doing good damage. And the Mandalore here is most likely not going to crumble very soon. One more hit over there. The Mandalore does manage to get one extra shot out before getting destroyed. But ultimately, Lucifron gets pushed out. For upgrades, once again, the Minotaurs from Marine Lord are on 13 attack, 5 and 4 armor. Meanwhile, the Minotaurs over here from Lucifron, they are on 13 attack, so the same, and 5 and 5 armor. So they do have one extra pierce armor. Go and take a look at the Marine Lord, and we can see the 4 upgrades. He's got, there we go, he's got extra attack coming out, decarbonization. Meanwhile, we take a look at Marine Lord on the other hand, and he's got only religious upgrades coming up. This could still be pretty good though for Marine Lord. If it brings a few scholars forward, that could be well worth the trouble. There we go, he's got it. Good job. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Especially as he was getting outnumbered, right? But he's gotta be careful. Scholars walking away. There we go. Yeah, we'll still have the Springals over here, of course, for Marine Lord, so he should be able to defend himself just fine. We do have one Sacred Site control over here for Marine Lord though, but the other one is up for grabbing still. It was there for Lucifron. I'm not really sure why he lost it. He might be thinking of taking it once again, but for the time being, he's just putting so much pressure against Marine Lord, he's probably not had enough time to think about controlling the Sacred Site. He is going to neutralize this one on the right hand side though, with the 1 Man at Arms. But yeah, if he could take this one, that'd be ideal. There is also a relic over here he could potentially take advantage of too. Good job. There we are, more Springals coming out. Well, this is pretty good. If he's got Springals to defend the Mountains against enemy Springals, that's going to put him in a much better spot. It's been the demise of his push. Every time he's tried to go forward, Lucifron just kept on getting pushed back by Springals from Marine Lord. So yeah, it's pretty good. We do have 4 relics already in over here for Marine Lord. The final relic left is the one right next to the Sacred Site up north, which we discussed earlier. But yeah, this is kind of awkward. Yeah, 4 out of 5 already is going to be so good. It's going to put Marine Lord in a much better spot though for later stages in the game, of course, with gold income and whatnot. So it's certainly Lucifron, the one who's under pressure right now to do damage. We'll see. Very soon, both players will have enough resources to go up to the Imperial Age as well. Lucifron's being very conservative. You can see that he's not spamming the units quite as much as he used to before. He's got a good amount of Minotaurs over here, but he's not sending those forward. Meanwhile, over here on the right hand side, we see the Minotaurs from Marine Lord going for the defenses already. He's got the 1 Minotaurs over here trying to get some raiding done, and he's gonna send a few more. Okay, we'll see. He might be able to still be left on 1 or 2 Minotaurs over here after the engagement takes place, so he can try and raid. But let's take a look at this, because this is the big one coming up. This is what I wanted to see. We have the Springals, we have the Mountains over here from Lucifron. Marine Lord on the other hand is doing a really good job defending himself. Let's see. Sprinkles on Sprinkles. It's going to be 1-for-1 in the end, though. The siege weapons from Lucifron get completely destroyed. So, while Lucifron gets pushed away over here by Marine Lord on the right-hand side, it seems like he's gonna be able to push Marine Lord away. He did, with a good amount of Minotaurs as well. Good job. Lucifron, on the other hand, is just trying to get the defenses up. Good job. Lucifron up north. It's got a good amount of units over here. This should be going in favor of Marine Lord. 100%. 14 attack, 5 melee armor, 14 attack, 6 melee armor over here though for Lucifron. But he's severely outnumbered though. Is it going to matter if he's got better upgrades if he's severely outnumbered? Well, he was able to trade a lot better than I thought he was going to, but he's still retreating over here. I think if he turns around, he still ends up cleaning this up though. Well, I'm actually not too sure anymore because the HP pool of these units for red is not anywhere near as strong, right? Yeah, it's got 25 compared to only 16, plus the Scholar over here. I do understand the reason why Lucifron decided to retreat over there. But yeah, now he's still in a good amount of Minotaurs, so he can keep on going forward. Down south over here though, it's just going to be Minotaurs and Minotaurs. About 20. Okay, and more reinforcements coming in by the minute. He should be able to overwhelm Lucifron for sure. Yeah. Lucifron is just trying to go forward to get some raiding done maybe, but he eventually should end up getting cleaned up. Meanwhile, Marine Lord leaves only a few units over here. He's gonna try to push. So the south is all of, yeah, it's basically Marine Lords. If we go up north over here and we take a look, this is all Lucifrons, of course. Very nice mango shot. He's got another shot coming out right now, so he's gotta be careful. And Lucifron is walking away. And there we go, Rams on the way down south. And what is the push over here? Lucifron's still gonna be relying on the same units. Here we go. Village is here for Lucifron. We were expecting the players to be going up fairly soon. Marine Lord, on the other hand, though, does not have. Yeah, I don't think he's got the landmark coming up. So Lucifron is in a much better spot right now. He was already an extra melee armor over here for these Minotaurs. So after getting to the Imperial Age, we're gonna see Lucifron. What does he go for? He's going for Elite Minotaurs, which is already so good. Remember as well that he can also go for extra blacksmith upgrades too, which are going to make these units so much stronger compared to anything that Marine Lord's got available in the Castle Age, of course. So Lucifron's looking good. He does have less score points compared to Marine Lord, but anyway. There we are, Lucifron's going down south. And Elite Minotaurs is already completed, so this is what I wanted to see. He's bringing some crossbowmen, right? And is he going for Elite crossbowmen? Yes, he's going. So he's got Elite Minotaurs, he's going for Elite crossbowmen right now as well. And these Minotaurs already, they are so much stronger. They have extra melee and extra pierce armor compared to your standard Minotaurs, and they have extra attack as well, 2 extra attack. And this is, once again, without taking into account the blacksmith upgrades, which he has not gone for just yet. Overall, looking pretty good for Lucifron. Marine Lord has been on a good amount of resources for a very long time, but he struggled to lay the foundation for the Imperial Age landmark, and now he's finally gotten it. Significantly later though compared to Lucifron. And yeah, he'll be able to go for Elite Man-at-Arms himself. Of course, remember that Marine Lord does not need to pay for the upgrades. It's just going to take forever because of Delhi. Conversion coming up right now. And a good reaction from Lucifron. Well played. Wololo's gonna have to wait for 2 more minutes. What a great game so far. Such a back and forth. Marine Lord still getting a significantly higher score though. Population starting to crumble a little bit, and the crosses over here, especially with the elite upgrade already from Lucifron, they're going to be doing work against Marine Lord's Men-at-Arms exclusive army only. He's got a few, you know, Springles over here. He's making a switch to Hand Cannoneer, which is going to be so much better as well. Yeah, the Hand Cannoneer over here are going to be clutch. Basically, Marine Lord defending himself for the time being. Good job. Yeah, these crosses cannot do much of anything anymore. He hasn't really disrupted Marine Lord's economy too much. He's still very much taking gold over here. He's going for an extra TC to keep on taking stone. He's taking wood. And for food, obviously, Marine Lord's just being reliant on marine food. And how many fish boats does he actually have over here? Like, it's even hard to select everything, right? But I think he's got 24, yeah. This is pretty good still for him. Good job. Siege Workshop on the way for Marine Lord. And he's been able to hold on just fine. Meanwhile, on the right hand side, there is another push coming in from Lucifron. There we are. Yeah, the counter strikes over here have not really been that fruitful for Marine Lord. He's been unable to do any damage. And the unit he will send over the right hand side will just get taken by the keep. So yeah. Left hand side, we see palisades coming up. Still arrow completed as well, so we have extra Pierce attack for Marine Lord. It's for the... What does he have coming out? He's got Hand Cannoneer, right? Yeah, it's got Hand Cannoneer for the most part. He's also going though, there we go, he's got Elite Men-at-Arms. Once again, it was taking a long time to finish researching, but it should be here in a little bit. Only about 15 more seconds. And finally he's getting Grease Engines as well, Grease Axles, sorry, rather. So that can be really, really good for Siege Strays, of course. Ah, right. He's also going for Village Fortress. Nice. Let's take a look at Lucifron. He's going for another keep on the left hand side. It's gonna be 2, and this basically keeps the engagement happening only down south. But the great thing is that if he does end up holding on down south and he's got a few surplus units, or if he ends up getting pushed back over here but he manages to get like another extra keep over here to defend the south, he can start pushing from the north because he's got control of this crossing right now. Marine Lord on the other hand is trying to get some stone walls, so hopefully he does not get completely clapped at some point in the future, and this is a very smart thing from Marine Lord to do. Had he not gone for these stone walls, then Lucifron would have complete control of the north crossing. So it's going to be all down to what happens down south. Remember though that we still have water control in the center for Marine Lord, so on paper he could go for 1-2 transport ships and transport a lot of units over to the north and start striking from here. He would still be under fire from the keep though, but still. He will probably end up losing just a few units, and he will be striking from an area Lucifron would not be expecting a strike to come from. So yeah. Some bombards over here, Springles, Mangonel. Pretty good position. Should be going in favor of Lucifron for sure. Is it though? We have a lot of hand cannoneer over here and archers as well. Are these are veteran archers only, not elite. So we need to wait a little bit. These are elite crossbowmen instead. Yeah. Good job. And he's holding on. With the hand cannoneer, he's holding on just fine. The big issue for him, of course, is he does not really have momentum over here to keep on pushing with. 200 population for him as well, though. How much of that is military? He's got 112 military. Meanwhile, Lucifron's got 48 military, so this could be pretty good for Marine Lord. Where does he have the units, though? He's going over the left-hand side over here, trying to get through. Okay. And over the right-hand side over here. It seems kind of awkward, honestly. I don't think there's 100 military whatsoever. Yeah, because he's got 116 villages, right? How on earth is going to be 111 military? At most he can go for 84. Yeah, that's gonna be bugged. Good stuff. There we go. There's another push coming up north over here. Ah, there is a third keep that came up for Lucifron, so nothing for Marine Lord to do over here anymore. He might have been able to break through. Yeah, and he came in, right? But he ended up losing a lot of the Minotaurs to the keeps. Yeah. And he's got a very small amount of units left, so it shouldn't be an issue for Lucifron to clean this up. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, Lucifron's the one putting pressure over here. The one thing that he's missing, of course, is Siege to take the castle down, and he's going for the bombard. So keep might be going down very shortly. We had boiling oil coming in over here as well. Pretty good stuff. I think we already had that for Lucifron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already had boiling oil for Lucifron. There we go, Bombard versus Bombards. Going to be going in favor of Marine Lord. Yeah, but it's going down eventually in the end. Isn't it though? Wow, it's not going down. That was so close. 1 HP Bombard over here for Marine Lord. Lucifron got so close to taking it down. It's such a stronghold right now. And it seems like this game could easily be going for long. There we are. Yeah, and finally it goes down. It does chunk a lot of HP off the Bombard from Lucifron though. But yeah, anyway. Marino's still going for a bunch of upgrades too. Like, it's never gonna finish research and stuff. It's for free, it just takes forever. We take a look at Lucifron on the other hand. I think it's probably already good, right? Yeah, I think for all the units that he's going for, he's... No way though! He's going for Military Academy! You know, so late into the game, I thought at this point he would already have it. Oh man. Okay, but then he doesn't have anything else. Yeah. Really good push down south over here. Alright. Yeah, and once again, we have a good amount of HP left, or full HP left over here on this bombard, so he might be able to go after the keep once again. Keep still researching boiling, you know, it's going to take some time. 1 more minute left, right? Wow, Golden Steer 3 activated. Okay, okay, nice. That's pretty good. It's extra buildings, of course. It's indicators. Why are the indicators not working today? I was trying to take a look at the Chinese dynasty earlier today, and it just disappeared for whatever reason, right? Yeah, now the gold age indicator disappeared, but it's fine. Some very good damage from Marine Lord. Keep goes down. He walks away with the bombard, loses 1. He's got 1 left. Another keep coming up over here for Marine Lord on the right hand side. He's trying to get a push going up north once again. Oh, wait a moment though. He managed to get the keeps down over here. Okay, well played. What did he use for it? Most likely bombards, right? Lucifrance had to react over here himself. And then on the right hand side, Marine Lord's got very good momentum going. Not enough defensive units over here for Lucifron on the right hand side whatsoever. You can see his population started to crumble right now. He does have a good amount of food. He does have a good amount of wood, but he does not have any gold whatsoever. Why? Because he does not have the relics. Meanwhile, Marine Lord on the other hand, we already noticed earlier, he has 4 relics garrisoned over here. 5 relics garrisoned for Marine Lord in the mosque. This is so good. He's trying to get a sacred side right now as well. On the left hand side, this one is still under control from Lucifron, but it takes so long for him to benefit from it. He just cannot keep on going for more units anymore. Lucifron is going down to less than 150 population, while Marine Lord is still basically pop capped, right? And he's going to be locked over here, so that's why Lucifron calls it GG, and Marine Lord crowns himself as the king of the first winter series after taking an incredible series with a final score of 3-2 against Lucifron in a full set. There we go. Going all the way to game 5 and even having a game happening twice for game number 3, was it? Oh man, good job Lucifron, looking a little bit stronger, especially because of the earlier fishing boats. But yeah, he struggled to secure the relics. That's basically what got Marine Lord the game at the very end. And of course the push over here from Lucifron, it was always good, but I feel like he lacked the confidence. Oftentimes he would have enough units and he would have a strong enough army composition to push against Marine Lord, no problem. But he would turn around, he was like overly cautious. So I feel like he lacked confidence a few times, and in the end, Marine Lord was able to hold on to his position. He was able to come back over here, and he ends up taking game number 5 to take the crown as the king of the Winter Series, first edition. Guys, this was brought to you by Elite Gaming Channel. Once again, thanks so much for making this open streaming, of course. And this is not the end of it. This is not the last we are seeing from this, because later, let's go back. There is going to be Winter Series number 2 and 3 coming up next month, as you can see, on January 4th and 5th and January 11th to 12th. So, for the last few details over here, let's go to Winter Series 1. Let's take a look at the prize pool over here. It's going to be for Mr. Marine Lord, $700, while Lucifron's going to take $400, while the Viper MB will take $250 each. And then we have $100 as well for Black Widow, Recon for the Wind Cheese, and Vortex for participating yesterday and today. So really good stuff. Once again, big shout out to Elite Gaming Channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to be the end of this tournament for now anyway. And I'm going to be back, remember, with more Age of Empires 4 for Winter Series 2 and Winter Series 3. On January 4th and 5th, and January 12th and 13th, okay? Or 11th and 12th, rather. Welcome everyone then to game number 3 in this grand final best of 5 series between Marine Lord and Lucifron for Winter Series number 1 from Elite Gaming Channel. The map over here, so you can see it's going to be Confluence. And the civilizations are Chinese and the Delhi Sultanate for Marine Lord and Lucifron respectively. If we take a look at Marine Lord up north over here, well, we have talked about Chinese before. We have some Delhi as well. I'm pretty curious as to what we are going to get for this game. Chinese being pretty strong defensive civilization and getting very strong in the late game stages as well. They are pretty strong early on as well because of the fast working docks. He's going to be the first one getting the fishing ships out probably. Actually, Lucifron is going for, yeah, he's going for the fishing ships first even. You gotta keep in mind, while the docks are gonna be working faster for the Chinese player, the Delhi player will be able to fight with fishing boats. So I'm curious if Lucifron will send a fishing ship over, you know, to scout around, or if he's just gonna be relying on scouting with the actual horse, right? With the actual scout. Well, he's getting some good intel already. We take a look at Lucifron's point of view. Yeah, and he'll realize about Marine Lord's dock very, very soon. House? No, that is not a problem. When you're housed in Age of Empires 4, unit production continues. It's only after you get to 100% the unit, you know, progress, and you're still housed, that you are truly housed. So you can be 10 out of 10 population while producing a villager, and you can get a house up before the villager finishes creating, and you're still gonna be able to get it out in time. So yeah. One ship going down over here. A little bit risky from Lucifron. He ends up paying the price, but at the very least he knows exactly where Marine Lord is right now. And as stated before, these fishing ships are going to be able to attack too. But he's not going forward, no. Yeah, it seems like he's just going to be playing for economy himself. Alright. At the very least he's going to be safe over here, and he's going to be sure there's nothing that Marine Lord will be able to do to push Lucifron out of water. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Are you following the Mexican AoE2 player who has been streaming for about 72 hours straight by now? That is... what? 72 hours? That does not sound particularly healthy, unless he left the stream running for 8 hours while he went to sleep. Or at the very least like 4 hours or 6 hours or something. How do you even do that? Damn. Yeah, no, I have no idea, Flower and Dancer. Good job. Palace is coming up now for Marine Lord. What are these palaces, by the way, though? She goes to sleep on stream sometimes. Damn. Yeah, he's just trying to prevent the fishing ships from Lucifron from getting here. Right? Yeah. Did he spot this already? I think he might have spotted it. Yeah, I think that's probably why he went for the palaces right away. I thought for a moment he was gonna try to go for something like to prevent the crossing across the river, but no, it's just to protect the fishing ships. This is pretty interesting. It's probably the closest you get to water walls overall. By the way, I think Age of Empires 4 is about to crash. OBS is working fine from what I can see. We are getting a little bit of dropped frames though, and GPU is going up significantly. Oh no, it's not crashing. Whatever happened over here then? Are we going to drop, or is there a pause? There is no pause in Age of Empires 4, so it cannot be a pause. What's going on? Are we gonna have to rejoin the game? We are live. Okay, this is the first time this happens. Was that a drop, or... Or what? Let me check. Let me see real quick. Marine Lord in-game, okay. Let's jump into it again, I guess. I have no idea what happened. Well, I'm just gonna have to fast forward over here. We're about 4 minutes and 40 seconds, 50 seconds or something, I think. We're less than 5 minutes for sure. Yeah, that's the first time that happens to me. Well, anyway, we're 1 minute in. Let's try to fast forward until 5 minutes. So this is why, okay, yeah, the fish ships are just coming forward, and it was just game sense from Marine Lord because I don't think he spotted this. Yeah. All right. It seems like we're able to continue where we were left before. We're gonna pass 5 minutes. We're gonna keep on fast forwarding because we are fairly close to being completely caught up. We are only about 50 seconds behind, so let's just keep on going for it. KLH, of course, is coming up for Marine Lord. It's coming up also for Lucifron, I think. Yes, he's going for the Dome of Faith. So the scholars are gonna be coming out from here cheaper. Meanwhile, Marine Lord, on the other hand, with Barbican of the Sun, is going to have good defenses around here, so he can potentially go for extra dogs and just try to keep on growing his food economy. But what this does is it prevents Lucifron from taking resources from along this side of the river, right? So it's still pretty good. Here we are. Yeah. Okay, the walls are already down. He's gonna try to come forward, right? He's already got into the fuel age, so he's coming with junks right away. Good job. Let's see. Yeah, junks are so tanky over here. It's ridiculous. They are taking almost no damage. Despite Lucifron's still attacking. Yeah, and they're going down right away. Good job. Lucifron's in a much better spot over here on water. Marine Lord is over here, sorry. In a much better spot on water. Even though Lucifron's been attacking with the fishing ships. Of course, Barbican of the Sun is just going to keep on providing extra support for these junks to work out of. So well played. There we go. Those going down for Lucifron. It's a little too late, unfortunately. Lucifron, yeah, does not have anywhere near enough numbers to fight against Marine Lord. And interestingly enough, the Will player is not going for any extra junks. So maybe Lucifron will be able to catch back up over here if he can mass a good amount of dough, and then probably just go out, right? For the time being though, he's got mostly fishing ships. He does have 3 doughs over here. He's not coming forward just yet though. Good job. Junk's coming out on top over here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There we go. And Castle H is here for Marine Lord. Lucifer, on the other hand, is going out to the Castle H himself right now. And he's getting the compound of the Defender up as well. This, of course, as you would probably be expecting, is going to be bringing a bonus for defense. Infantry units can build stone walls, gates, and towers, and it reduces the stone cost of buildings and their replacement by 25%, which is pretty good. Kind of reminds me of the Holy Roman Empire a little bit, of course. There we go, Castle Age is here for both players. So what is Marine Lord going for right away? He's got more scholars coming out. And he's got... Okay, he's got some demos on the way right now as well, which is pretty interesting to see. Explosive junks coming in. This could be huge, this could be huge. Lucifer knows exactly what he's up against, so he's bailing. There are 2 explosive junks over here, and yeah, Marine Lord might have gotten pushed out for the time being, but he's still in a much better spot. But is he? No, it's gonna be 1 for 1. Don't think the blast radius was large enough to take on Marine Lord's units over here, was it? I think it was not. Demo is coming here, the explosive junk. It's taking a lot of damage, and all of a sudden it's going to go down to Doe. Good job. Yeah. It's another explosive junk over there going to waste, unfortunately, too, so far. And there we go. This one goes to wait for Lucifron, so Marine Lord's catching up right now a little bit. Score is a little high for Lucifron so far. Yeah. This is about the moment you gotta appreciate the faster working dogs for Chinese. Played. There we are. Yeah. He's in a pretty good spot. Oh, that was a good demo. Alright, we see right now the Imperial Palace. This is going to bring Marine Lord up to the Song Dynasty. And Lucifron, on the other hand, let's see. Oh, Marine Lord actually was already converted, or he was securing the sacred side before, but he decided to go for the relic instead. So now he's got the relic picked up. And that's a pretty good safety net, because if he gets harassed at some point, he can try to get a conversion going. Yeah, I like it. Let's bring in another monk forward, so he'll try to get maybe another relic while trying to control this sacred site. You know, the thing though is, Lucifron's going for walls over here, but Marine Lord already has it, right? If you are able to keep control, there we go. If you are able to keep control of, okay, let's see, Marine Lord's gonna try to get the conversion going now. Oh, this is gonna be so nice to see. If you can keep control of water, then you can keep control of the sacred sites as well. This is neutralized! He's waiting! He's not going for the conversion, he's waiting for extra units to come over from Lucifron before triggering conversion, because there is no need right now, right? The sacred site's still going to be under his control. as long as the monk's still up. Let's check. More explosive dose come here. It's gonna be another good shot. It is! Oh, Marine Lord's not paying attention, but neither is Lucifron! Wait, no way. Oh, I thought he was going to get both the fisher chips and the demolition or the explosive junk over there, but he didn't get it. Whatsoever, no. Yeah, that's a 1-for-1 trade. That could have been a lot better for Lucifron. Like, significantly better. For sure. A little bit unfortunate. The outpost always gets me confused because it kind of looks like scaffolding. Okay, 1-for-1. Let's see about this. Wow, that's pretty good. He managed to get 3 with a single explosive junk over there. Meanwhile, Lucifron's going for more himself, and they're just gonna keep on trading blows. Alright. Good job. That's gonna be, I think, the 3rd relic he's collected so far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So there's another one over here that's gonna be the 4th. I think so, right? Where is oh, right here, okay. Yeah, he's got 2 relics over here. He's managed to hold control of this one as well. Good job. And then over here, he's gonna try to get control of this one. So that is the 3rd relic he's carrying. And then the 4th relic is over here. I'm not really sure where the 5th relic is. Nice raid attempt from Marine Lord, coming in with finally some land units. It's got horsemen. Up north over here, he went for a... Oh, it's not here anymore. I'm pretty sure he had gone for a lancer or something, but yeah, he's got horsemen right now. Oh, fire lancers actually. My bad. No horsemen, fire lancers. Man, fire lancers are so good. They are so good. There is a reason he was trying to go up in Dynasty. Now he's gone up to the Yuan Dynasty as well. This one is going to unlock the Fire Lancer, as you can see over here, and it's pretty good. It's a very strong unit. The many people think that you don't even have a counter for. Like, many people believe the Fire Lancer doesn't even have a real counter right now. So getting to this position is already incredible for Marine Lord. His land pressure is going to be so much better. Sacred Side's getting neutralized. Whatever happened to the relic? Well, the monk doesn't have it anymore. Keeps on going around. If Marine Lord can manage to mass a good amount of these units, then it's going to be so tough for Lucifron to hold on. That village is going down right away. Wow, the blast radius doing. That's gonna be another one. Oh man, that was so good. 5 villages down like nothing. Good job. Yeah. He gets cleaned up over here, but that's already some good damage. Getting all those villagers down was incredible, of course. And see, that's the say over here that stats for recharge. It doesn't. 1-for-1. Gates going down. Okay, fire lance start coming in here. Yeah, that is so good. Trying to prevent the palaces from coming up, and he'll be able to do it. That was so close though. He could definitely have gotten the villager over there. Still though, he's got a good amount of units coming forward. Roaming around Lucifron's base. I'm pretty sure he should be able to find some villagers over here. Let's see, he's going for it. Yeah, and he's getting it right away. We have Bloomery right now as well for extra melee attack, so these are going to be even stronger if you needed that. And these villagers should be going down. Yeah, it is just so nice. It does come at a huge price, of course. You do need 4 landmarks to get here. But it's pretty good once you get there. The Minotaurs, the Spearmen just chasing around, of course, are not going to stand a chance of catching up to Horseman units. It's a pretty good position for Mr. Marine Lord, for sure. He's got more Fire Lancers coming here and preventing the walls from coming up as well. Yeah, really good job as well. He's got 2 groups of units right now to work with. And that's more villagers going down. That is so much damage right now, Lucifron. Let's see how many villagers. So, Marine Lord is on 80 villagers, while Lucifron, on the other hand, is on 54 villagers. There is no way, guys. How do you hold? Marine Lord's gotten already to the Yuan Dynasty. He's gotten access to the Fire Lancer already, and it's such a deadly unit that we have seen just going around, striking here and there, taking so many units, doing so much damage, and taking almost no losses. Like you can see the Minotaurs over there are getting completely wiped. It's a pretty good position for Marine Lord still. There we go. Yeah. He's going for more. Yeah, he's taking these as well. Good job. He's done so much more damage right now with these Step Lancers. He could end up losing these for, well, it wouldn't be for free, but he would end up losing these, and they have already paid off, so it's pretty nice. What's going on in the water? Not much really. Lucifron's got control of the left-hand side still, and then on the right-hand side, the Palisades have finally come up, so it's mostly about Marine Lord's raiding attempts over here and how much more damage he can do. Here we are. Sacred Side's coming in here for Lucifron. Marine Lord's got Sacred Side control over here for so long that, yeah, his economy is already so much better. There you go. Population capacity reach right now for Lucifron on 120, while if we take a look at Marine Lord, he's on 132. Finally got cleaned up on land, actually. But now he's going for a second wave. How long did it take for Lucifron to get rid of the first wave of Fire Lancers? And now all of a sudden, Marine Lord's going to bring like a new batch of units, and he's got 11 over here to work with. And guess what? These spearmen, these veteran spearmen, are not really going to achieve too much against these units. It's just remarkable. There is a counter strike coming in from Lucifron though. He's bringing the Minotaurs over here. We have some Fire Lances over here still, working pretty well. Yeah, and I think he'll be able to clean out the Minotaurs for sure. That was a good counter-strike attempt from Lucifron, but Marine Lord is just on a much better spot. He still has a good amount of Fire Lancers left over for later, and he can regroup these with the other Fire Lancers he had forward. I'm pretty sure he still had some extra around here, didn't he? Are these the same that he... Oh no, there we go. He's brought the ones that he had forward back home, so now he's got 18. So yeah, if he regroups these army, then he can go forward and get the push going once again. He can go through here, try to destroy the the gate over here, or the palisades, and come in, try to keep on striking. And that's important because we have another sacred site over here, of course. I disagree, it was a desperate counter-strike. Well, I guess we're gonna have to agree on that. I think you're correct, yes. But it's a much better position for Marine Lord right now. 143 population, 113 of which are villagers or eco units. Meanwhile, Lucifrons have 135 population, 66 out of which are military units. There we go. It's coming here. Once again, another counter-strike attempt. We have a transport ship over here for Lucifron to get straight into Marine Lord's base. And Marine Lord doesn't really have any defenses because he's got everything forward, so it's going to be kind of like a trade base. Like a base trade, rather. And we'll see who can do the most damage. And the thing is, Marine Lord's got a much larger amount of villagers. So he's got a good buffer, right? If he loses up to like 50 villagers, he's still going to be on the same villager count compared to Lucifron. Meanwhile, Lucifron over here loses villagers, and then he does not really get to hold out this game anymore. This would probably be a pretty good moment for Marine Lord to try and consider going for a key, but he does not have the stone. So he's going for a Springal instead. Yeah, well, this one's gonna get cleaned up. If you have no protection, the Springal, as strong as it is going to just go down to units if it's exposed. Fire Lancers in the end did manage to do a good amount of damage over here, so Lucifron did end up losing a few villages, and taking a look at his villager count, he's gone down to 59. Still very close to where he was before at 66, right? He's only lost like 7 villages or so. We take a look at Marine Lord on the other hand, and he's actually lost almost no economy, 112. Eco units still, that is remarkable. I think it's about a good time for Marine Lord to try and expand outwards, and he does have some economy over the left hand side. If he could go for some extra TCs around here, some extra landmarks, it'll be a much better spot. But we'll see. Renity's going down. As Sun Tzu said, it is a good idea to not be there when the superior enemy force strikes, so it might come down to who is better at hiding his villagers. Well, that's a good point for sure. And I guess it's a matter of who can run out fastest. So far, Lucifron has taken the most damage, despite him having the strongest push going, so there might be something into what you're saying, for sure. Marine Lord's economy is completely exposed over here though, no outposts, no TCs, no nothing, and he's got over here, how many villages do we have over here? It's got 33 villagers. If Lucifron knew about it, oh, this is really bad for Marine Lord. Is Lucifron going to realize that the direction the villagers were going to? Okay, he's trying to get the stone walls up over here. Remember, he's got the the landmark that allows him to get this up with military units. But yeah, if he realizes the direction the units were going to, he might be able to go over there with these spearmen and get some good damage down. So let's see, he's going around. It seems like he's just going to try to reinforce this, right? Yeah, most likely. If he noticed about this, once again, that could be so bad for Marine Lord. Good job though. Overall, Lucifron's able to hold on really well. Especially because of all the palisades he's got, or actually the stone walls at this point that he's got, protecting so much of this area. It's pretty good. He's trying to secure the secret site as well. That's gonna be pretty nice, but he'll need to secure it again later because he's about to get killed. One secret site already in favor of Lucifron. Let's check. Yeah. He's trying to get, there we go. The horse down, so now he can secure this. Good job. He should be able to keep up with that sacred site at the very least. That's going to be a good amount of resources, right? Marine Lord bringing a few extra military units over the left-hand side. We'll try to hold on against these units. It's going to be tricky, of course. We have veteran spearmen over here against crossbows. Yeah, and I mean the crosses are pretty good, but these are specialized. Yeah, these are specialized against heavy melee units or heavy armored units. Very good job from Marine Lord though, sneaking over to the left-hand side. Imagine that Lucifron found this once again. That would have been so bad. Guys, please don't. Let's pause. Oh god. Okay. Oh, for a moment over there I thought it was going to crash again. Or it was going to hang again and it was going to kick me out of the game. Fast forward until 32 minutes into the game is an entirely different thing, right? It's going to take so long. Good job. Here we go. Yeah, all the spearmen going down right now from Marine Lord. Seems like Lucifron's holding on to the sacred side. Oh, that was a good demo though. A good explosive junk shot. Wow. That's just over. It's so weird. The Marine Lord ends up calling the GG. His score was significantly higher compared to Lucifron, but yeah, he just calls it GG. I don't think that was due to Wonder Victory or Secret Side Victory. We were not in the Imperial Age first off to go for a Wonder, and he did not have all the Sacred Sites, and he certainly did not have them for more than 10 minutes.